Hey, welcome to the first episode of a new series called FHB Friday, which stands for Flavored Hard Beverage. They used to be called Flavored Malt Beverage, but Total Wine, other beer stores or liquor stores, they just put them all under FHB now. So this could include hard seltzers, anything that, like any RTDs, ready to drinks, which would be like, your canned cocktails, your vodka, soda things that come in a can. Mike's Hard Lemonade, Twisted Tea, any of those things that are like sort of beer, sort of cocktails, but neither. And actually, the one we're doing tonight, the first one, right out of the gate, might be a controversial one because a lot of you guys would probably consider this beer. I do not. I consider this an FHB. This is Bitburger Radler Naturtrüb. Family-owned brewery since 1817, full 500ml can. If you look really closely, you notice it says it's a combination of 60% lemonade and 40% beer. And it's only 1.9% ABV. Looks like this was canned last August, so it's kind of old, but it should be good, I hope. Anyway, pour it into the mug, and it kind of looks like lemonade coming out. Kind of like a lemon yellow, but very hazy. Pours through a pretty big white, foamy, soapy head, but it has mostly dissipated. It smells like lemonade. I would say it smells like, actually, yeah, I mean, it's like so lemony. Like, it smells like authentic, real lemons, not like Lemon Pledge or, some powdered drink mix or something like that. I don't get the beer, which is kind of a shame because Bitburger Pilsner, which is the beer that this is made with, is probably my favorite of all the German Pils. But yeah, I don't really smell it because I was hoping I don't know, I mean, like those spicy hops, and would those really go with lemonade? Which is interesting because if you've ever seen any of my reviews where I reviewed German Pilsners, I always said I always get like an essence of lemon in a lot of them. So I guess they just went balls out and just said, screw it, we're just gonna do 60-40 lemonade to beer. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers, or prost, as they say. Wow. Yeah, it's like drinking a soda. Actually, it's kind of like drinking a lemonade. Well, lemonade isn't usually carbonated, so that's why I had kind of incepts like a soda into my head. It's pretty bubbly, very light-bodied. It is only 1.9 ABV after all, so it's just going to drink like, to me, it's more like a lemonade. Yeah, so I'm not really getting the Pilsner base here, which is a shame. And I'm surprised they actually went with the Pilsner as the base instead of like a Helles or, something a little less hoppy. Yeah, Bitburger Premium Pils. So I'm actually surprised that it's only 1.9 ABV, considering they went 40% beer. Like, I thought it'd be like, 90-10 to get down to that low of an ABV. Body is, I don't know, I'd probably put about medium light. Light? Nah, I'd probably just say light. Carbonation, it's funny because, it seems high, but it's really not. I'd probably call it, low carbonation. Yeah, it's fairly low. So, I mean, you don't really need, it's lemonade, so, you don't really need, a whole lot of CO2. I can't, like I said, I can't even think of any lemonade that's carbonated because usually any lemonade you have is just lemons, sugar, and water. No CO2 required. So yeah, this is fine the way it is. Yeah, really like this one. It's not amazing, but as far as the score, by the way, I'm going for when I score these products, I'm scoring them relative to other FHBs. So a 10 FHB might be a 6 in beer world or vice versa. So I'm judging this as an FHB or as an RTD, not as a beer. It's really basic and simple. There isn't a whole lot to say on this one. It's just, lemonade that's slightly alcoholic. This is basically, this could have been a Teetotaler Thursday episode just as well. But you'd have to drink a lot of this to even get a buzz, I think. Especially if you're drinking outside in the summer in the sun, you would just sweat off all the alcohol. So as far as my score, it's funny. This is the first episode. I don't really have a whole lot of frame of reference. I don't really drink this kind of stuff that often. I'm gonna give this a solid 7 out of 10. It's good. I much prefer the actual Bitburger Pilsner, but I'm gonna have no trouble drinking this. In fact, I'm almost done already. All right, so I'm rambling. If you watch all the way in, you know you're awesome. Check out regular old Chad's beer reviews. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's beer reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.